Hurricane Erin, a dangerous Category 4 storm, is churning in the Atlantic, its swirling clouds stretching for hundreds of miles across the open water. Meteorologists are closely monitoring its every move, as the storm's intensity continues to build. The U.S. East Coast is now under threat, with residents from Florida to the Carolinas anxiously watching the forecast and preparing for possible impacts. With sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, Erin is a major threat, currently 800 miles south-southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, moving northwest at 10 miles per hour. The storm's path remains uncertain, but its power is undeniable. While the forecast keeps the core offshore for now, the storm's massive size means millions along the coast will feel its effects, from dangerous surf and rip currents to heavy rain and gusty winds. Erin rapidly intensified from Category 1 to 5 over the Caribbean, lashing Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands with torrential rain, fierce winds, and widespread power outages that left thousands in the dark. Some areas saw over 10 inches of rain, causing flash floods and landslides that damaged homes, blocked roads, and forced evacuations in vulnerable communities. Now, Erin's outer bands are impacting the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos, with tropical storm warnings in effect. Residents there are bracing for strong winds, heavy downpours, and the threat of coastal flooding. The storm's reach is vast. Its impacts extend far beyond the eye, with dangerous conditions spreading outward for hundreds of miles, affecting shipping lanes and disrupting travel. Coastal residents must stay alert as Erin moves northward, keeping a close watch on updates and preparing emergency supplies in case conditions worsen. This is a storm that demands our full attention, as its unpredictable nature and sheer power could bring life-threatening hazards to communities along its path. Erin's danger lies in its sheer size and the immense power it carries across hundreds of miles. Hurricane-force winds extend 80 miles from the eye, strong enough to topple trees, damage buildings, and knock out power lines well beyond the storm's center. Meanwhile, tropical storm-force winds reach an astonishing 230 miles out, threatening coastal communities and infrastructure even if the hurricane's center stays far offshore. Massive waves and life-threatening rip currents are already pounding the East Coast, stretching from Florida all the way to New England, making beaches and coastal waters extremely hazardous. The storm surge could raise water levels by 2 to 4 feet along parts of North Carolina, flooding roads, homes, and businesses, and cutting off escape routes for those who wait too long to evacuate. Even areas farther north and south, including New Jersey and Virginia, could see significant coastal flooding as the storm pushes water inland. Heavy rain from Erin's outer bands may cause flash flooding in urban and low-lying areas, overwhelming drainage systems and turning streets into rivers in a matter of minutes. The combination of storm surge and relentless rainfall creates a serious risk of widespread inundation, threatening both property and lives. Officials urge everyone to have a plan, prepare emergency kits, and listen for evacuation orders, even if the hurricane's eye remains offshore. Don't underestimate the reach of this storm. Preparation is critical to protect your family, your home, and your community. Officials have issued tropical storm watches for North Carolina's Outer Banks, from Beaufort Inlet to Duck, including Pamlico Sound. A storm surge watch is also in effect, warning of life-threatening flooding from Cape Lookout to Duck. High surf advisories and coastal flood watches are posted, with waves up to 12 feet expected. These alerts are not suggestions, they're urgent calls to action. Secure your property, finalize your hurricane kit, and be ready to evacuate if ordered. Ignoring these warnings can have devastating consequences. Take every alert seriously. In high-risk areas, officials are acting fast. Dare County, North Carolina has declared a state of emergency and ordered mandatory evacuations for all of Hatteras Island. Hyde County is evacuating Ocracoke Island, with ferries running non-stop to get people out before conditions worsen. Highway 12, the only route in and out, is expected to flood and may close for days. Early evacuation is crucial. Waiting could leave you stranded. Residents are boarding up homes, securing boats, and stocking supplies. Governor Josh Stein urges everyone to take the storm seriously and prepare for dangerous surf and flooding. Communities are working together to stay safe. Don't wait. Act now. Erin's impact is already being felt on the beaches, with powerful winds and high surf making conditions dangerous even before the storm makes landfall. In Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, Dozens of water rescues have prompted a ban on swimming, an order echoed up and down the East Coast as officials work to keep people safe from the unpredictable ocean. Rip currents are deadly, even for strong swimmers. The safest choice is to stay out of the water. These powerful currents can sweep you out to sea in seconds, making rescue difficult and dangerous. Heed warnings from lifeguards and officials, and respect red flags on the beach. These signals are there for your protection, and ignoring them can put lives at risk. Stay informed with reliable sources like the National Hurricane Center and local emergency agencies. Check for updates frequently, as conditions can change rapidly during a hurricane. Have a hurricane plan, know your evacuation zone, and keep your emergency kit ready. Make sure everyone in your household knows what to do if an evacuation is ordered. Charge your devices and prepare for possible power outages. Stock up on batteries, flashlights, and other essentials to stay connected and safe if the power goes out. By staying alert and prepared, you can protect yourself and your family. Check in on neighbors, especially those who may need extra help, and support each other through the storm. Hurricane Erin is a serious threat. Don't take chances. Secure your home, follow evacuation orders, and take every precaution to stay safe. Stay tuned for updates, follow official instructions, and remember, your safety is the top priority as Erin approaches.